He says he's not running. He's going to be right there. Is that the kind of fight that you want and that you like, Canelo? A firefight.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I really love it.
Come on, man. You got Puerto Rico versus Mexico, man. Like
I don't understand anything else. I know he's gonna come to bring everything, and me too.
You know, I hate to say this, but in my opinion, this is probably one of the worst Mexico versus Puerto Rico matchups where they actually was promoting. I'm not talking about two fighters that was on ESPN or USA back in the day or whatever, that was like prelim type stuff that, you know, only reason why you knew they was from Mexico and Puerto Rico because you heard the announcers when they announced it. It was not being pushed as a big fight type joint. This is the worst one I've ever seen promoted, because you got a guy going in there with a Hall of Famer, Canelo Alvarez, one of the best fighters over the last 20 years in boxing, probably the best Mexican boxer, in my opinion, in the history of boxing. Sorry, can't get at Chavez as far as I'm concerned. He's been past Chavez. But you got this guy going in there with a kid that has not proven anything whatsoever. I really don't even believe this kid should truthfully be top 5 and maybe even top 10 at 168. And if he is, it's because 168 is lacking of talent. If 168 had more recognizable names, in my opinion, this kid wouldn't even be getting this shot. This is a joke. It's an embarrassment to boxing that this kid is getting the ability to even get in the ring with Canelo Alvarez at this stage in his career. I'm not saying the kid don't have a bright future. He's definitely ran into some snares and some roadblocks over, I'll say, his last 5 or 6 fights. But just look right here, the Steve Rose fight. He can't even get around a simple jab, man. A guy with a good jab completely neutralize him, because he doesn't have one. He doesn't have the head movement. Canelo start firing off, this guy's going to be right there to be hit. Only thing he knows how to do is to rely on his own power. That's it. And I'm not saying he ain't capable of throwing a jab at all, but it's not a consistent one. And then, you know, when he faces a guy that appears to be able to box, he starts to get wild. That, you know, he can't roll with some good shots, but this dude was working him over really with his jab by himself. What you think Canelo gonna do? You think Canelo ain't got no jab? But see, here's the thing about it. Canelo know how to build off of his jab. Roll was just beating him with a jab. Notice every highlight you see in Roll really just using a jab. That's it, just jab, jab, jab. He was able to neutralize him with his jab by himself, and every now and then throwing a straight right behind him. That's it. So this dude he's not ready to even be in the ring with Canelo. He's not. Maybe down the road somewhere, and even then, I think by the time he would be ready for Canelo would be gone. And that's if he would ever get to that point, because I'm not convinced that he will ever be. I think the guy has decent power, probably C+ boxing skills, and it is what it is. And no offense to Arturo Gotti fans, to me he's probably Arturo Gotti at 168, but maybe, you know, we don't know if he got Gotti's heart yet, because Gotti won a lot of fights off of just sheer heart. But to me, that's about what he is, probably a C+ boxer with decent power. You know, and the reason why I'm gonna say decent instead of good power, because he's shown to have good power, but it's been against low-level competition. Notice he I think over his last fights, he might have had like 1 knockout, maybe 2. I don't know. But the knockouts are definitely slowing down with the stiffening of the competition. But really, the competition ain't been that stiff. He ain't fought nobody. You know, it's been guys in the past that we've cried about Canelo fighting. You know, the Yildirims, the Fielders, the Liam Smiths, the John Ryters of the world that he fought. Most of those guys had belts. And the ones or two that didn't have belts, they were multi-time contenders. This dude ain't none of that. He ain't none of that. As far as I'm concerned, he's still in prospect stage. I don't see this dude as no real contender. Contender for who? Who's he beat? Anyway, so I mean, if we're lucky, we'll get an entertaining fight for a couple rounds. Maybe get what we got with Jaime Munguia at best against Canelo. But I don't expect that much. I expect a massacre. I expect him to beat this kid up, to bloody the kid. Hopefully he won't break him, so the kid can continue what is supposedly a promising career that's to me kind of stalling out. And the reason why I say that, because once again, when you put him in there with somebody that can actually box, he doesn't look good. He doesn't. And that's just what it is. That's my opinion. Give me yours. It's Head Busting Boxing on Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section. Like I said, if you think this kid is worthy of this Canelo Alvarez fight, hit me up in the comment section. Tell me why. Explain it. What is it that I'm missing? Tell me why I'm wrong, because I don't see it. I really don't. Because you can't say it's his power, because his power is starting to stall out. The further he goes, it's becoming ineffective. And he doesn't quite have the boxing skills now. Maybe he's still learning, I get it. But as of right now, in my opinion, he doesn't have the boxing skill to be in there with anybody that's top 5 or title worthy. But like I said, that's my opinion. Give me yours. This Head Busting Boxers on Fight Doctor. I am out.